Hello. Hi. Welcome to another episode, which is the awkward moment we start with usually. Nick Delsa, if you would have watched. So,
I watched it.
Starting this part, especially this first minute, is the most awkward part of our interview, Anmata, where we invite the guest.
Yeah. Now, I have a feeling people will comment saying, fuck you with your awkward in every episode. Don't you think so? I feel like.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Okay. We are learning.
Yeah. No, I'm immune to comments now, honestly. Cool. It's like, that is something you should know. Sorry for starting like that. Welcome to Permit Room. We have with us Aaron.
Aaron.
Thank you.
Are you generally called Aaron?
Aaron.
Sorry.
Okay. So the only other Aaron, I was just checking whom I know, is a cricketer whom we all forgot. But that is Aaron, no? Varun Aaron. That's also Aaron, I think.
I don't know.
That's not
Varun Aaron, yeah. Aaron Finch.
Aaron Finch, yeah.
You know why I was saying Aaron though? Have you watched that Key and Peele sketch which is like A.A. Ron? Have you seen one Key and Peele sketch? Where one guy is coming a substitute teacher and he's pronouncing all the names wrong.
Okay.
Like A.A. Ron.
I might have seen that one.
Yeah.
No, Monane, I recall from Key and Peele this name. Andre, where are you? Andre, you have
Where Peele is the girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Yeah. So welcome to Permit Room, Aaron.
Thank you.
Just an introduction for Aaron. Aaron, he's a cinematographer, and you must have last seen his work in Keeda Cola. And if you like cinematography, then this is an episode where we are hoping to geek out on cinematography.
Yes.
Okay,
and general, anything also.
Okay, that's cool. So also Aaron told us that his mom is watching.
Yeah. So hi mom. Hi.
Hello auntie.
Hello auntie.
Aaron
is here.
Yeah. He's done great work. Best అంటే 2023 లో best cinematography లో Aaron is also mentioned as one of the things, so you should be very proud.
Thanks.
So we have settled your nerves. Was that okay?
But really nice work in Keeda Cola, man. Nizanga, love the tone that you gave. Adi etla who will take the call avani telidu.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it, but basically just love your cinematography work.
Thanks.
For Keeda Cola.
Thanks.
Beautiful it is.
Thanks.
So I have a basic question.
Yeah.
So cameraman ki, cinematographer ki, director of photography, DOP ki, what is the difference? Is there a difference or are they?
See, director of photography or cinematographer, it's just terms, but essentially it's the same thing.
Interchangeable terms.
Yeah, there's not much difference. It's the same thing. I mean, the terms just evolved over time, I think. Like earlier, cameraman was also essentially they were referring to the cinematographer.
Okay.
పేరు కొత్తగా వచ్చింది.
Ante. I think it's
Okay. So you like to be called cinematographer or
either cinematographer or DOP.
doesn't DOP? You prefer? Yeah, DOP. Koncham there's like a
there's some
heft.
feel. There's some feel to it.
Yeah.
No, and we used to always discuss when in this section of cinematography law, he would point out, in the field of art law, everyki minister leru.
Yeah.
But there is minister of cinematography.
Yeah, there's cinematography minister.
I think I know about it. Also, the whole film act is structured under Cinematography Act.
Yes.
But I think they're essentially referring to like films overall, not just cinematography.
Yeah. So but we have a minister, cinematography minister.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know much about cameras generally. So I thought I will just ask you questions about cinematography and stuff like that. Okay. But I feel we should start with Keeda Cola, which I thought was stupendous work. So we thought we will run you through some of our favorite frames of Keeda Cola. And we will, let's just dive in. I feel like
directly.
Okay.
I want to dive into the first shot I was talking to you about, where he runs with the bottle in his hand.
Right.
And there is, ante adi etla teestarro modelu liquid move avutundi, but bottle was steady and it's going from one hand to one more. It switches from the fridge, it'll come here, then from there it'll go to this thing. So just we'll watch that and
we'll watch it and discuss.
So who are we getting copyright strike from? Aha. And Tharun Bhascker. Dude, that will be a great way to get into the podcast. We're like, you want us to take it down? Come. ఏందన్నా ఇది? Ad.
యాడ్ యాడ్ అవును ఓటీటీ యాడ్.
ఏ ఆహా కూడా ప్రీమియం మెంబర్షిప్ లేదా మీకు?
ఏ ఆహాలో ఒక మంచి బాలయ్య బాబు యాడ్ వస్తుంది. హోప్ఫుల్లీ ఇట్ కమ్స్ ఇన్ వన్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ టైమ్స్.
Hey, no, let them be, man. They're nice.
ఇక బ్యాక్ అంటే ఆ మాత్రం ఇక జడ్జ్ చేసిండ్రేమో. సో ఇట్ ఇస్ బిఫోర్ ఇంకా ముందు వెన్ దే బై ద బాటిల్. యా లిటిల్ బిఫోర్. Before this.
I think it's after this.
After the
No,
title.
it's after all of this. దీని తర్వాతనే
From here. This. That particular one.
Understood. So this particular scene where he's walking with the bottle, we tried a few rigs, like a few camera rigs, where we would attach it to a rod and then place the bottle and then have the camera on the same plane. There were few rigs to do that. We tested out a few, and every time what was happening is I could see the top or the bottom, because the bottom part is attached to the
To the bottle.
So the initial rigs that I was doing, I couldn't see top or bottom, both. So I was not liking it. So then one of my ACs, he came up with an idea that let's try this. And
AC అంటే?
is assistant cinematographer.
Oh, assistant. Sorry.
AD. AC. AD.
Yeah. So he came up with an idea that let's suspend the bottle on a rod attached to the bottom only.
అంటే can you just explain that?
So this is a
Give a bottle. Take the bottle.
Okay, let's take this. Initially, ఏమైతుందంటే there was attached to the top and the bottom both. So I could not see the cap and I couldn't see the bottom because you can't show it because it's attached, right? So then my AC came up with another idea and he got it welded and all of that. That let's attach only a plate to the bottom, and then there's a rod to which a smaller camera is attached, like a Sony DSLR. Attached, and when he walks, we have to sway the camera along with the bottle.
Okay.
But the liquid inside the bottle, it was not there at the time of the shoot.
Okay.
It was an empty bottle.
Okay.
Or usually we shot with empty bottles, or we had liquid, but very light colored liquid.
Okay.
So that the VFX can do their work
Darken it.
on it.
Okay.
The cockroach, the whole movement of the water, it's all done in VFX. CG.
But the shot that you put was like you attached the rig below the bottle. Oh, nice, man.
Okay.
What are your favorite shots in Keeda Cola?
All my favorite shots
Don't tell all.
are on my Instagram.
The frames that you put.
On my Instagram.
What do it like?
Can we go to his Instagram?
Hey, idi.
Let's start from
the first one. The first one.
The very first.
Third one.
Kinda.
Oh, kinda.
This starting from there, I think. Yeah.
There, huh? Oh, the 1 minute shot. This is so 3 minutes.
It's a 3 minute.
One shot.
Yeah. 3 minutes.
Oh.
So what is it
Continuous
like?
take.
Why do you like this particular shot?
This particular shot because like you see the first image right on top. That's where he's entering. And the bottom image is where it's somewhere in the center of the shot, and the green image is the last
shot.
Okay.
So in the same shot, we tried to create three different looks as he's going by from the gate to the veranda to the.
The long 3.5 minute shot.
Yeah.
Kada?
Yeah. It was fun because first lighting it was very it was very fun, and then the rehearsals and all of that when we were doing with phone, I thought that this will take a long time. But we had a great gimbal operator, and the whole design and coordination was done extremely well by the ADs and all of that. And we finished it, I think in 3 takes.
3 takes. Nice. So how much time duration? One night full shoot adena?
Ankunam, but we ended up having more time, so we shot another scene, I think.
Oh wow.
Or some extra shots, I think.
That's an interesting scene though.
Then any other?
This one. So this you shot underwater or
Underwater. It's a I think it's a 15 by 20 pool. So danlo water fill chesi.
So you underwater and you also go under the water?
No. So
He's director, man. He's director of photography.
there's an underwater operator who does that. So they rig the camera inside this waterproof casing and then go underwater.
Okay.
And also place a light underwater.
So the light is obviously on top.
Yeah.
Light is on top.
Huh.
There's another light which is like a small fill light,
Okay.
which is inside the water.
Okay. From down it
But
is.
the light rays that you're seeing at the back, that is light placed outside from above.
Okay.
Then this mid shot is VFX or is it?
Yeah,
The touch is.
the touch is VFX. Yeah.
Okay.
So is it like a transparent pool? Like how big is that?
It's like a 15 feet by 20 feet.
Okay. Glass.
No. It's a normal pool.
Okay, regular swimming
in a pool.
No, but with a lot of depth. It's made especially for shooting.
Okay.
So you won't have so much depth in a normal swimming pool. So that I think was like 15 feet deep.
Oh, nice.
Okay, can we see another image?
This is.
The roadie is Raghu Rajiv.
Yes.
How is he on set, man? Is he like
He's very-
roadie banega matar?
It's very chill.
Huh?
Extremely chill. Because of course the image we have of him is very different. But when we meet him in person, he's very chill.
Yeah.
Very chill.
We were hoping to get him on our podcast, no? Yeah. It could be coming soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But did you get a little scared? I mean,
No, I don't think so.
okay.
This is the climax shot.
Climax. This is also one of my favorite scenes. The whole shooting process was a lot of fun. Having so many extras, such a big set. It's very fun to shoot. To light
This
this.
entire thing was a like proper set.
It's proper set.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is inside the cafe. Oh, I love this scene.
Was this like a tribute to Pulp Fiction and all those like
Never,
diner?
when Tharun actually told me about this scene, he mentioned that I'm looking at Pulp Fiction restaurant sort of situation. So it's actually
Okay, so somebody created those diner seats
It's all a
to
set.
look like that. Yeah.
No, ఇందులో చాలా షార్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి లైక్ నైస్ ఎడిటింగ్ ఆల్సో యూజ్ చేసి ఉండే ఇందులో వేర్ చెమట వస్తుంది దెన్ వెరీ క్లోజ్ షార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ మన జీవనే
Those macro shots.
మైక్రో షార్ట్స్
And in the background, you can see VG Cafe. So I think that is Tharun's tribute
Yes.
to Pulp Fiction and all those movies. Oh, this was also so good. Man.
You found this like location or that trees?
No, it's an actual location.
Actual location.
Yeah, it's outside Ramoji Film City.
Okay, nice. Whoever found the location also is like a nice.
Apparently, they shot a lot of films there already.
Akkana?
Man, but what a debut, man. That is like not technically your debut, but your first
release.
First release. Damn. Have you started working on other projects?
I have signed a few. I have to see where it goes.
Okay. No, I can imagine after Keeda Cola, you would want to like be a little picky about your next project or nothing like that.
If I have the opportunity, I would be picky. But you also have to like continuously keep working.
Correct.
Doing something or the other. So
Okay.
So, but you do ads and all also?
I do ads, I do documentaries. Actually, before my films, I did a lot of documentary work for Action Aid, UN-funded documentaries and all those things. Based in Africa. So I've traveled quite a bit across Africa and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I saw on your Instagram. It's filled with images of Africa.
Yeah.
What is Africa like, man? I wanted to ask you generally.
In terms of...
And generally there'll be stereotypes, kada, like what we think of Africa is...
Yeah, I know the image we have of Africa, but see, Africa is a continent. It has multiple countries. I think 52 countries it has. And every country is different. So Kenya is different. Senegal might be different. South Africa is different. So it's just different countries, different things.
But which country did you like the most?
I like Kenya the most.
Kenya.
It's the most happening country, I think.
Like what is happening in Kenya?
I mean, a lot of things like it just infrastructure wise, it's very similar to Hyderabad. It looks very similar to Hyderabad. People are very welcoming, and a lot of new things are budding there. Like even in the film scene, a lot of independent films are coming up, and the scene is growing there. So it's very buzzing, budding sort of country.
Oh, it's like a happening.
Happening, happening.
Nice. I thought like looking at Kenya cricket team, my stereotypical assumption is అక్కడ ఎప్పుడు poverty ఉంటుందేమో అక్కడ.
I mean, there are some countries like that, like South Sudan and all these countries. But different country, it's different.
Nice.
But Kenya is fun.
Okay. Where did you stay? In Nairobi?
Nairobi. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So let's rewind a little bit, and I wanted to ask one question, particularly about cinematographers, because any movie set I have been to, the cinematographers are interesting people. Like they'll be dressed differently. You know, they'll either have long hair or like beard, or they'll be like smoking, or they'll be something is like even if you look at him, it's like you're wearing a watch. And like a wristwatch.
No, there's a personality around.
Around,
you know.
Yeah, but this is more like a modern, like health fitness tracking thing. Yeah, but that you see the time actually.
Yeah, I actually see the time.
Okay.
I have to, especially when I'm shooting, I have to see.
Okay, phone is not allowed or something like that.
No, it's not like that, but just convenient.
Okay. No, but I feel like cinematographers are generally built a little differently. Like they are dressed differently. Something is off, not off. Something is different.
No, if you look at them, nu cheppochu. Are he's
the cinematographer. On any set, if you just make them stand in a line, you can be like, yo, that guy's the
cinematographer.
DOP. What is it about DOPs and that?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Maybe an evolved sense of aesthetics that,
It might be, I mean, the clothes or the watches, whatever, might be an aesthetic choice. Naturally, cinematographers lean towards more aesthetic choices. So I think it's that, probably.
Yeah, that's it.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like, are they like the coolest guys on set? Untada,
I mean,
like
they are
చాలా
dressed
patience ఉండాలి కదా. Basically, like what I think is, because cinematographer needs to have the most patience on the sets.
Yeah.
Because actors,
you're the
you
one.
might get it. Malla unko one more antaru. Then again, you have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And you're the guy who's working 24/7 like on the set. Because actors, okay, you can take a break and mancha caravan lo chill avvachu, or you rehearse lines. It is also sometimes they'll be like koncham taking a break, but camera guy shot between shot madhyalo kuda you have to go set up this light, that light, ento untundi.
Yeah, it's quite stressful, and you have to be
ఎట్లా ఎనర్జీ ఎట్లా కంటైన్ చేస్తారు అంతసేపు? ఎనీ ఉంటాయా? సమ్ పీపుల్ హ్యావ్ డ్రై ఫ్రూట్స్ అట్లా ఏమైనా ఉంటుందా?
I mean, personally నాకేమవుతుందంటే, like even if I'm tired before the shoot, once the shoot starts and we start rolling, I just don't feel tired at all. Even if we're shooting 12 hours, 15 hours, 18 hours, the mind just is
functioning.
It just works. Ante, I don't know how that happens, but you get so much adrenaline while shooting as a DP. At least to me, I feel so much adrenaline that I just don't feel tired at all.
Correct.
A lot of times what happens is my team sleeps. They take chances. Okay, I'll sleep for 2 hours, I'll sleep for 3 hours. I don't sleep, or I don't even like get away from the camera much.
Oh, nice.
I can relate to that, because when I also start rolling, I can't. No, but then it seems like it was always your thing to become a DOP.
I mean, so
Was
initially when I was in school, I used to take like photos and all that. I was into visual.
Hyderabad?
visual
Was it
arts.
Hyderabad? Okay. Ekkada? Like which area of Hyderabad?
Alwal.
Alwal.
Oh, guess so. I was like thinking Alwal, ECL, Sainik Puri.
Yeah.
So our inclination unde, it was always there. Then when, but I also studied to be like an engineer.
Okay, of course.
I did my MPC, all that.
అదే ప్రాసెస్.
Prepared for MSET. all that.
Little sorry for interrupting. But like, what was that camera? Like, what was the first camera that you had?
It's that Sony Cybershot.
Cyber shot.
Oh
Cyber
shit!
shot. Oh.
That only.
That silver color camera.
digital
With
camera.
the small
Mine was black.
penis like
అది
zoom.
డిజిటల్ కెమెరా కదా?
Digital camera.
డిజిటల్ కెమెరా, సైబర్ షాట్.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, just look up Sony's cyber shot. It was a good camera for that time, I
For
feel.
that time.
So you should take pictures with it.
Ah.
Oh, that black one.
Yeah.
Dude, it's still
Itla,
available on
if you
Amazon.
click,
I
zoom
think
comes out.
అది కింద ఉంది కదా, ఇంకా దాని కింద లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్.
Oh, that one.
Something similar to that I had.
Oh, when you click, the zoom comes out.
Yes.
Okay.
5x. 20 megapixels, not bad.
Mine was I think 11 or 8.
Okay. And like aperture, what was the like no aperture?
అప్పుడు I didn't even know what aperture and all was at that time. I was just shooting.
Okay, sorry, go back. Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. So I had this inclination towards visuals. But after all of this, same aindante, after my 12th, I got interested in sound. I wanted to be a sound engineer. So then I joined my graduation because there is a digital audio production subject. I did mass communication.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. I also studied mass comm, man.
Where?
HCU.
I was in Loyola.
Oh, Loyola. Loyola and HCU are generally in like competition. When not competition, but whatever they are spoken of.
Yeah.
But the Loyola, like a lot of my batchmates also were from Loyola. And they talk very highly about the place. Like there seems to be some
సుచిత్ర దగ్గర.
అక్కడే.
What does Loyola do that encourages so many people to like take up like arts and stuff like that?
I think it has a good vibe.
Good vibe.
Loyola Mass Communication Department, at least when I studied and my previous batches, it was a very happening, fun vibe that was there in Loyola.
Okay.
So also people who were living Alwal side, there are two options. First is always Loyola, first priority. Second will be Bhavans. So ఇక్కడ రాకపోతే అక్కడికి వెళ్తుండే. So both these colleges are very bubbling.
Happening places, happening colleges.
Happening colleges.
Correct.
అట్లా.
So you're continuing. అక్కడ
Then I joined the course to do audio. And then we had an HOD, a mass communication HOD. His name was Shailendra. So he was a big time film enthusiast. Like he would write reviews, he would do analysis and all that of films, and he started showing us a lot of films because he used to teach us media culture and communication, something like that. So films related to that he used to show, and after the film used to discuss a lot of things about the film, analyze it, and then talk about the cinematography and all. So watching these films, just I found it to be interesting again. So I went back to taking pictures, etc., then started doing some videos, and then got some paid work also when I was studying in college, where I used to shoot for these restaurants and five-star properties.
Ads.
I was working with a company, so they used to do that. So I was on a payroll already when I was in college.
Oh, nice.
So at last just started increasing more, start experimenting more. Then my HOD said, there's an institute called FTII.
Oh.
Apply and see annadu. I didn't even know what FTII was that time. So after he told me, I applied. Luckily, I got in.
Nice.
Damn, you're from FTI?
FTI.
Shit, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't know that. I should have done my... That's amazing, man.
Yeah, FTII.
FTI Cinematography.
Cinematography.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was FTI like, man?
FTII is, I think, the best place I've ever studied in. I mean, just... It's not about the lecturers also. It's about your peers. You learn a lot from your peers, your seniors, and all the experimenting that they are doing. You learn from that. And you also have a lot of space to experiment, use all the equipment, understand things, have great discussions with
So you have like all the
peers.
best equipment in FTI.
Best kaadu gaani, yeah, whatever is needed is there. So yeah, I mean, discussing with peers, it's just a whole different
2 years course.
learning experience. I did a 1-year course, which went on for 1.5 years, I think, but a 1-year course.
Oh, nice.
In case you don't know, FTI is Film and Television Institute of India,
Yeah.
Pune.
Hriday wrote an entrance for
You don't have to bring it up.
When was this?
I wrote
2010 or
2010 or 11.
For direction.
No, screenwriting I wrote it.
Okay.
But tough. It's the toughest film institute in India to get into. And it's also India's best top-rated film and television institute of India.
ఎట్లా ఉండే హౌ వాజ్ ఇట్ లైక్
No, I'll give one small anecdote why I didn't get through. Part of the reason is Santosh only.
Why?
Because that day of the exam, Sunday, it was Friendship Day. So Santosh went to drop me off at the center and he's like, Mama, friendship day, Mama. What, you'll not drink or what? So I drank nicely. Before fucking FTII screenwriting test, I went drunk.
Yeah, we know, right?
Didn't write shit. But yeah, sorry, go on. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
You got into FTII. So no, I was asking like how is it in FTII? Studying. Ipudu nee peers who are there, whom we know are also from FTII and ankochu. Like whom did you work with or atla?
In FTI?
Like how is the course generally? Like emuntundi?
So it's different for different departments, of course. Mine being cinematography, first we have a 2-3 months common course that all departments study together and all that. And after that, you have your own specialization that you do. For cinematography, we have like, every day we'd have like 2-3 hours of theory class. And then later we'd do practicals till the evening.
Okay.
We'll have some weekly practicals, we'll have some projects to do. And we have a diploma film. I mean, this is a film that you do towards the end.
Oh, so with that you get your diploma.
Yeah.
And like, so if you are a youngster in the, like, and if you might go into engineering, but you're worried about going into humanities, you should go into humanities because I feel like I ruined 5 years of my life, man. I should have just studied humanities.
Is it engineering?
No, I did BCom, which is, I did BCom and +2 commerce, which is just fucking, just pointless. In my generation, in my time at least, there was a stigma around doing humanities and arts. And with that bullshit, I kind of lost out 5 years of my life. But yeah, if you are a youngster thinking about like, you should just do it, man. Take humanities, arts. It's just the fucking coolest thing.
No, appudu naku awareness kuda lekunde. I wanted to do something, but like Gurral Mandam laga MPC chesina. Then I got scared of engineering. Then into commerce jump aina.
Yeah, same thing. Even I did MPC, applied all those exams. But అదే సడన్ గా ఒక రియలైజేషన్ వచ్చింది that I don't think I'll be able to do this. Also, I knew what I wanted to do at that time, which is get into audio production.
Okay. Why audio? What was your fascination with audio?
I don't know. I just liked. I mean, I was a lot into music and stuff, and even the church that I used to go to that time. So people perform, right? Like the band performs, and I used to mix audio. For the, yeah. It's a
So
small,
you have little touch in that also, audio.
I do.
Oh.
Keys, huh?
But very very little.
Keys, like what? Keyboards?
No, I'm not saying I used to play music. I used to mix.
Mix, okay.
Oh,
Audio
used
designing.
to be the tech guy in the... You know, that's the cool thing about the Christian community, at least in Hyderabad, is that, as in I'm assuming it's a Christian community. I don't know how you feel about religion, but generally, is like there are a lot of musicians who come because of that culture of like, you know, like all my Christian friends can play 2-3 instruments. They'll sing. They're generally the cool funky guys.
You can play instrument?
I play the guitar.
Oh, he also plays the guitar.
Nah, I'm four chord wonder. So I can't play notes and all. But yeah, that is something really cool. Like,
I think naturally you develop an inclination towards music and music tastes. I think, listening to so much music.
So that's your other hobby, to play guitar?
Now I don't play much. I don't. I've lost touch.
yeah.
I still play, but I don't play as often. But yeah, mundaithe a lot.
But it's kind of beautiful, dude. On like I have gone with my friend. Like my flatmate for the longest time was a Christian. Now he's an atheist, I think. I don't know what is happening. But like generally to go to the churches on a Sunday morning is like a beautiful experience because some of the music production you see is like rock band level production, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude, it's insane. Like some churches are famous for the music.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, like they have like a house band, and those guys are like famous. Like people cheer and all that. It's a whole different.
Ikkade.
So the one that I know at least is famous for music is on Lotus Pond Road number 12, Banjara Hills.
Pearl City Church, I think.
Pearl City Church. I don't know the name, sorry. But that one is like supposedly famous for like good music.
Oh.
And there'll be like a guy playing like leads on the guitar and there'll be a keys guy. It's a whole thing. But to Jesus Christ, of course.
And great lighting also.
Great lighting. It's like a show, man. It's like a performance.
Nice.
Yeah. That's very cool. Sorry.
So from FTII, అక్కడ నుంచి టు తెలుగు సినిమా ఎట్లా వచ్చింది? సో ఐఎమ్ అజ్యూమింగ్ నువ్వు ఎక్కువ తెలుగు సినిమాలు చూడలేదు అని అనుకుంటున్నా.
కొంచెం తక్కువనే. బట్ నౌ డేస్ ఐమ్ క్యాచింగ్ అప్. ఆఫ్టర్ FTII అంటే వెల్ స్టడింగ్ ఇన్ FTII ఓన్లీ సమ్ పీపుల్ knew me and all that because I was doing a lot of video work before. So some people knew me, and while I was studying, I was keeping in touch with some people. Right after I came out, I did some demos and all of that, and then I did a Hindi film, which was being produced by one of my batchmates. He was the EP on that. I did that film, and some ads here. I think based on all the ads, etc., that I did,
The word spread and...
word spread.
Can we see any like ad
No,
that you did?
Hey, show no. Unte kada
No,
ఏదో
you're not.
I don't think anything is there on.
YouTube. Huh?
YouTube, huh?
Okay.
So then from there, Anger Tales happened. That's the first thing in Telugu.
Actually, Anger Tales, Nitin and Sridhar, when I was studying in the institute, they had come to meet me.
Okay.
I think this was
Oh, in FTI.
in FTI.
Oh.
This is 2018, I think. So Nitin had come and then he told me about this anthology and all that. I said, yeah, great, I'll do it. And it happened last year. And then Tharun was acting in it. And that's when I met Tharun. We spoke, had a good vibe. Then when Keeda, when he announced Keeda, we met. He told me that, asked me if I can do it. I said, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Cool.
It happened.
Nice.
That's amazing, man. So what work of yours was like? What did you show as your showreel to Tharun?
Some of my ads, then music videos, and the previous film that I did, I had made a showreel out of that, like a 3-minute showreel.
We have a trailer of that movie, yeah?
No, I'm curious. Do you have the showreel actually? That
Showreel.
I have showreel.
Do you mind like showing it?
Play.
Yeah,
The showreel
let's check it out.
which I showed Tharun.
Yeah.
Ah.
Because that must be the best of your work, right? Like a sample of what you were doing before Keeda
I
Cola.
showed him like in bits and pieces.
Okay.
This is one video, this is one video, this is one video. But I can show you the last film showreel that I showed him.
Yeah, please.
It's a private link. I'll send you the...
Nice. How are you? You're comfortable
Comfortable.
so far?
Yeah.
Dear Latika.
Yeah, this is like a...
Okay. Is without sound?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just showed him the visual. So this is like a 2001 setup in Uttarakhand.
Oh, cool.
Mostly natural lighting.
Mostly natural light.
Oh, hence the clothes and the sweaters are like that.
Yeah. It's very long. I don't think you want to watch all of it.
So in these kind of shots, you pick we'll just show the hand, or it'll be the director's choice.
It depends, but this particular shot was there. Like when we were doing the shot division, it was there in the shot division. Shot division, it's not necessarily that the DOP does or the director does. It changes from project to project. Some DPs, some directors like to do it everything by themselves. Some collaborate with the DOP and do it. Some DOP only does it for the director. So there's no fixed particular way it operates.
But does that sometimes like piss you off if there is too much storyboarding? That it is like that seems like there is not much.
Storyboarding actually helps, but it pisses me off when there is a better frame on set, but people want to stick to the storyboard. That is frustrating, but in my experience, never happened. It happens in ads because they already have a storyboard, which the client has approved, and you have to stick to the storyboard only. Any small change, you'll have to refer to the client and all that. So in ads, it gets frustrating.
So there the client is the technically the director of photography.
Client actually sits on sets.
Oh.
Okay. And were these ads like with like celebrities, or were they like?
Not with celebrities, I think. I mean, little known people, but not big celebrities.
But like, what is your choice? Like, నీ ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఎట్లుంటుంది ఆఫ్ నీకు డైరెక్టర్ చెప్తే యూ విల్ పుట్ దట్ ఫ్రేమ్ ఆర్ యూ లైక్ టు యాడ్ వన్
No,
మోర్
I
థింగ్
like to read the script. So initially, when I don't like narrations because most of the time it just goes off my head. So I like to read the script. I start reading. I take a few days, like 4-5 days. Slowly read. Then visualize what I think about the script. And come up with my own ideas. Then I discuss with the director and tell him this is what I think. It's a collaborative thing. Collaborative thing.
సో ఈవెన్ కీడా కోలా వాజ్ లైక్ దట్
Keeda Cola. Okay, Keeda Cola. I'll start how it. So the show reel. Before the show, so Tharun was acting on this in this anthology, right? So there he had seen me working. And then he asked me that, how is your set so calm, etc., all that. We had a good conversation, all those things. And when Keeda happened, when I went to meet him, I don't think Tharun even watched the whole
of this
video. So even before watching any of it, we went outside and he just asked me like, will you be able to do it? Do you think you can pull it off? I said, yeah, I can pull it off. And then we started watching like 2-3 videos, and then it just happened. He didn't even watch this whole thing. And when I joined the film, 2 days after I joined the film, I got the short list of the whole film. Like every single shot was mentioned, except a few scenes. Tharun had a thorough short list already prepared. So that saved a lot of my time, and it was and I was also clear ki what exactly Tharun wanted. And then he gave me the short list and said, okay, this is what we had done. If you want to make any changes or any betterments or remove some things, you can do it. So I started working from there.
Okay.
Where I saw what all is required, and then when we see locations and stuff, we used to change around things a little bit. But yeah, it was very easy for me as a DOP already having a short list.
What is a short list? Sorry, can you just explain?
Short list is basically if there's a scene, like what all shots we need to take.
Okay.
In that particular
scene. What are the kind of shots you require? Number of shots. Is it a close-up or a medium shot?
And is it along with the script? Like, is it added, or it is just the shot?
It's a separate document.
Okay, to be given to the DOP.
Not all.
Like it is meant for
on
the
set, everybody has it.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody should know what shot is happening and what all is left and what have we done. So mostly everybody has it. So everybody refers to the short list when we're shooting. Cool. That's what happened in Keeda, at least.
The title, what the titles of Keeda Cola, where you just put the camera behind this thing and it goes, it fills the liquid and it comes out.
So that
one.
So that is fully CG.
Fully CG. Fully
it's
CG.
Fully, yes.
So
fully
there
CG.
you take a call of like, you know, how it should be at the camera.
So in the actual factory where we went, we put a GoPro on that conveyor belt and recorded the whole thing, the whole passage. And the VFX team, they recreated the same thing, design and light and everything, all of that. Everything is CG that you see, the title sequence.
Only the bottle going is the...
No, that was just a reference. How was the conveyor belt moving? Local machinery undi chudadaniki. But it's entirely done in CG.
Okay. So, sorry for if many of these questions are basic ass questions, if they're noob questions. But like, generally when you ask people who are your favorite cinematographers, they'll say a few, whoever it is. But who is considered the cinematographer's cinematographer? Like, you know, like you have a comic, an actor's actor, like that. Who is a cinematographer's, like who is the guy you guys geek out on?
See, different people have different favorites. Different
But you,
choices.
who do you like?
When I was studying in film school, I really enjoyed Emmanuel Lubezki's work.
Emmanuel Lubezki.
Yeah.
Can we just look at some? Can you give me some
He
examples?
shot Revenant, Birdman,
Birdman!
Tree of Life.
Oh shit!
Birdman
had crazy camera work.
Those continuous shots. People are like, even now
Yeah, it still stays in your
అది కూడా ఒకటి అడుగుదాం అనుకున్నా. ఇన్ ఖైదీ ఆల్సో దేర్ ఇస్ దిస్ కంటిన్యూస్ షాట్ ఆఫ్ లైక్ బ్యాక్ నుంచి వెళ్ళి లారీ మధ్యలో నుంచి ఇట్ కమ్ అవుట్ టు అట్లాంటి షాట్స్ హౌ డూ దే
So usually it's even in Birdman, if you see, it's
యూ కెన్ బ్రేక్ ఇట్ డౌన్ అంటే నువ్వు చెప్పొచ్చా లైక్ హౌ
it's a masked,
అట్లా ఎట్లా హౌ డిడ్ యూ అచీవ్ దట్ కంటిన్యూస్ దిస్
it's a masked cut. Like there is a cut, but the audience won't realize where is the cut.
బట్ దట్ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ హౌ వెల్ ద డిఓపి ఆల్సో గివ్స్ ద ఇన్పుట్ కదా.
Yeah, I mean it's a DP and VFX collaboration
ఓ
to how to hide the cuts and mask it.
Okay, and generally, how is the hiding done? The masking?
I mean different scenarios, different locations is done differently.
Okay.
So based on that location, what our shot is, accordingly we come up with the solution. Okay, this can be done here.
Okay. So one is that person. Who are the other cinematographers?
Manny Lubezki, I used to like. Rodrigo Prieto, I used to like.
What work has he done?
Recent work is Killers of the Flower Moon.
Okay.
Then Roger Deakins, of course. I mean, and Rob Richardson, who does Tarantino's films.
Okay.
Then Rajiv Ravi's work I used to like a lot, who's done Gangs of Wasseypur.
Anurag Kashyap's work.
Anurag Kashyap's work. Then, yeah, a lot of people are there. But my absolute favorite that time when I was studying was Emmanuel Lubezki. I also used to have screenshots of his frames and put on my
as your
FTII
wallpaper.
hostel wall. So it was like that. But then later I realized that if you see my FTII diploma film, it has very Emmanuel Lubezki influences. Notably you can see it.
Okay.
So I thought that I felt that liking somebody's work too much, you start thinking or
in that way.
Yeah,
ఆ
that
pattern
way, or you
వచ్చేస్తుంది.
try to recreate those images only. It's also not good because every script has should have a certain visual grammar, visual style to it. So then, but now though I don't have like a favorite, but I enjoy different DOP's works in different films independently. Like some I might like the same DP, some I might like, I might not like.
Okay.
ఈ మధ్య
But coming back to the question, cinematographer, for a lot of people, at least I know, like my peers, Santosh Shivan, Rajiv Ravi, or Lubezki, or Rodrigo Prieto Deakins, same these people only.
Okay. So they are considered the guys.
I think so.
Yeah. So like for a layman, when we look at cinematography, the most common thing is like beautiful visuals. Like the first thing we associate is beauty with it. But like not all movies are going for beauty, right?
Correct.
Some are going for a gritty feel. Some are going for... So what should a layman look out for in cinema? I'm sorry if it's a basic question, but...
No, it's not. It's a good question actually, because when people, I mean, when the general audience says the cinematography is beautiful, they usually meaning that it looks
looks good,
beautiful.
aesthetically
beautiful,
pleasing.
looks glamorous,
Scenic
aesthetically
undi.
pleasing, scenic undi. But if you go to a great location and like shoot, it'll look great anyway, right? So I think every story has a particular emotion that subconsciously you have to convey. Every world looks different. Every story has a certain grammar to it. Like you said, like if Keeda Cola is shot in a very high key, bright light sort of situation, it might not have the same
impact
effect,
what it has
impact.
now.
And some films like let's say Gangubai Kathiawad, they have a requirement. The story has to look beautiful also. That's a particular requirement of Bansali's films, let's say, because he wants it to look grand. Then you make it look grand. But some stories don't have to look beautiful. You just have to immerse. It has to immerse the audience in that particular world, that grittiness or that darkness or whatever that.
So that emotion connect అయినామంటే with that feel ఏమైనా కనెక్ట్ అయ్యంటే then DOP has done a very good job.
Yeah. You might feel in some films that the mood is different. The acting, I mean, the scene that's happening is different, but the way you're feeling about the scene,
Correct.
subconsciously might be different. So all these things. So as long as you're conveying what the script needs to convey, if you're able to bring out that particular subconscious feeling of that particular scene or script, I think that's a good job.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. So we must go with the vibe, with the feeling that you're getting from the images. Okay, that's
You
interesting.
can't have a particular style also as a DP.
Yeah.
Every script has to be treated differently.
Then if you have particular style, then you have only one style.
Exactly.
Because all your movies are only in that way.
Look the same way.
Yeah.
So
Director can have his style.
have a style, yeah.
Correct.
No, because sometimes it's like I watched this movie that had PC Sriram's cinematography. It was a Naga Chaitanya movie called Thank You. Right, in which he takes a decision of just shooting extreme close-ups all through the movie. Like you're seeing a gigantic Naga Chaitanya and like whoever the actresses in it, which just like I don't know whose decision that was, but it was just
Oh, that could be directors అని అనుకుంటున్నావా?
I don't know.
Definitely a conscious choice.
Okay.
By the director.
I think director or DP, whatever.
Okay,
Whatever discussions that have happened might be a conscious choice.
Okay.
ఆల్సో అంటారు కదా ద సినిమాటోగ్రఫర్ అండ్ డైరెక్టర్కి ఎంత మంచి వైబ్ ఉంటే
Yeah.
దెన్ ద ప్రోడక్ట్ ఇస్ లైక్ అంత మంచిగా
You
బాగా
have to be on the same page with the director. You have to know how he thinks or what he wants or what he thinks about this particular scene or this particular shot. If you have that bond, if you can understand each other, I think it will be great. Yeah. And that is I really liked Keeda Cola because working with Tharun was like that. Because I understood what he wants, and at the same time he was also very open to my ideas. Whatever I wanted to try, he's like, okay, let's do it. So we had that. He also had that trust that
Okay.
makes sense or not. So
ఎనీ ఫ్యూ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ లైక్ వేర్ యోర్ ఇన్పుట్ యాడెడ్ టు ద స్క్రిప్ట్ అట్లా ఏమైనా ఉందా?
I mean, there might have been, but I don't remember.
కాన్షియస్
But in discussions, definitely something or the other will come up. So there might be, but I'm not aware.
Also, I feel like the DOP is the most interrupted guy on set.
Yeah.
Right? Anybody who's visiting the sets will first go next to the camera person and just have a look. Yeah.
I mean, as a DP, you're making a lot of choices also on set. You're working with the light guys. You're working with your focus puller, your camera assistants, your ACs. Also, other departments come and ask you things. Like production design will ask you, "Is this okay? Is that okay?" Then costume department might ask you some things. So a lot of asking around and this thing goes on. But it's fun. It's all part of the process.
Yeah.
It's a nice collaborative
Yeah.
feeling that you get.
And you have to be sharp and focused all day, man. There is just no just have to be on it. Damn, how do you maintain like
I
that
can't
level?
afford to like feel sleepy at all.
డిసింట్రెస్టెడ్ పోయినా అంటే దెన్ ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ ద పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఇస్ నాట్ కమింగ్ గుడ్ బట్ యోర్ సైడ్ నీ సైడ్ నుంచి జాబ్ మాత్రం
Even if it's the 20th take, 30th take, you need to have the same level of
పేషెన్స్
focus. Because you never know, like the 30th take might be the best acting wise. But if my camera operation is not good or something is out of focus,
సమ్ ఫోకస్ ఏదో ఒకటి పోయిందంటే
then it's pointless, right? So I have to constantly be extremely focused. Right?
So we were on the topic of documentaries. And you worked on documentaries.
డాక్యుమెంటరీస్ గురించి మాట్లాడదాం.
Yeah. And so I am a big fan of documentaries. And I just feel like it is one like subset of filmmaking that people ignore often.
Yeah.
Because of the myths, not the myths, but the stereotypes of documentaries.
That they're boring and
boring or serious or whatever, right? But I feel like we lose out on a lot because like a really great documentary can fucking move you in a way that a movie cannot. Like the last time I genuinely like had tears in my eyes was watching this documentary called Searching for Sugarman.
I haven't watched it.
So it's like this.
What is it about?
It is about this.
very interesting.
So there is South Africa, apartheid is happening.
Okay.
So they have been boycotted by all the countries.
Okay.
So culture is not coming in from outside. One guy called Rodriguez is more famous than Bob Dylan and Beatles. Everybody is listening to his songs.
Okay.
And they're using it as protest songs and all of that.
Okay.
The myth is he killed himself on stage.
Oh.
Right? Because there is nothing, there's no internet, there's nothing. So these two South African dudes, once internet comes and apartheid is called off in South Africa, they go outside their country, they realize nobody knows about this guy. Only South Africans know. Then you find out he only released 2 albums and then just stopped.
Okay.
And then the documentary goes on to finding out who that guy is.
Okay.
And it is such a moving, I would recommend that to everybody. Please watch Searching for Sugarman. So that is one of my favorite.
You want to say where he's actually...
No, I will not want to reveal it because it is like it's like Rajamouli level elevation and twists, and it's just the most beautiful. What are the documentaries that you really like?
I like all of Anand Patwardhan's work.
Ram Ke Naam and all of that.
All these. Then I was about to mention earlier about this documentary called Act of Killing.
Act of Killing.
So
What's it about?
So it's about, I forgot the country and all those things.
I think Cambodia or one of
I
those.
don't think it's Cambodia. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Sorry.
So there's a group.
Let's actually Google, yeah.
Search. So there's a. What is it?
North Sumatra.
Indonesia.
Yeah, Indonesia.
So this particular country had a history of violence where a particular group of people have killed another particular group of people. And now these filmmakers go to the same place after I think 20-25 years. And now the killers have become very old. They're like in the 60s, 70s now. And they go there and they say that we want to make a film about it, about whatever has happened. And we want you guys to be the heroes.
Okay.
So they do the whole pre-production, they make the whole plan of the shoot, and the shoot starts. And they have this whole dance sequence and all that, okay. And shoot starts, and they start enacting as themselves from 25 years ago. And throughout that process of acting, they actually realize what they've done, and they start developing that regret more and more and more.
Oh.
Extremely good documentary.
Oh.
It twists the turns on. I felt all of.
So they had like a real life character arc.
Yeah. And because like with age, you kind of soften up a little, right? Like regrets and like the realization of your youth comes in. So, and they have been asked by the makers of the documentary to recreate those killings.
Oh.
Like how they killed at that time with the details, and so yeah, it is just mind blowing, that documentary.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Any other documentary that
When you said funny documentary earlier, I really like this one called Supermen of Malegaon.
Oh yeah. Correct.
yeah, that's an Indian
I
documentary.
really enjoyed that one.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And a lot of realizations also.
Yeah. Hey, can you play the trailer of Superman of
In that were any
Malegaon?
FTII students involved?
No.
Uh-huh.
I don't think they'll sue us, no? We can play it. If anything, more people will watch. That's the beauty of documentaries, man. Nobody's suing your ass all the time. It's more like
Play a trailer or
trailer.
Second one, no?
No.
Theatrical trailer 2011. Second one. Oh no, official trailer.
No, bro, I think this is different.
No, this is not the one.
He's covering with the titles.
Documentary people will not write like this.
No, it's not this.
No.
I think first one.
Third one.
PVR directors, yeah, maybe that. Those leaves came in original.
Supermen of Malegaon.
Yeah.
Superman of Malegaon, yeah.
To get all this.
मालेगांव में एंटरटेनमेंट तो अभी फिलहाल कुछ नहीं है। यहाँ पर ज़्यादातर वीडियो थिएटर और वीडियो पार्लर है। मालेगांव के शोरूम को बीच पे शूट किया, वीसीआर नहीं किया, पब्लिक को उसको बहुत पसंद किया। मालेगांव की हिट फिल्म हो गई मालेगांव के शो। फर्स्ट टाइम मैं घूमा कर रहा मालेगांव का सुपरमैन बना रहा। मैंने बॉलीवुड से टक्कर लिया, बॉलीवुड से टक्कर ले रहा ये टाइम में। say the Spider-Man idiot.
It's so inspiring.
Yeah.
It's very motivating.
So they released a movie in the
No,
town?
so from many years in that village, Malegaon, there is no theaters. So they make their own movies.
Own movies, huh?
So like he said, they had made Sholay and all of that. So when this documentary comes into the picture, he's trying to make his most ambitious project, which is Superman.
Superhero. Oh, super.
So all the movies are called Malegaon ke whatever. Malegaon ke Sholay, Malegaon. So
Just those resources that they have.
with on handycam, so he shoots the whole thing.
If you're passionate, if you want to do something, you'll do it.
Yeah, I feel like if you want to make documentaries, India is the country to make documentaries,
We
man.
have so many stories around.
So many stories, so many cultures.
Yeah.
Like I just wish documentaries also became a part of our everyday viewing thing, like how we look at cinema. Because I feel like that is one place Indians would kill. I feel like right now in Netflix, if you go to all Indian documentaries, it's fuck all sad shit like murder in Delhi and Delhi crime and dumb shit. But I feel like, are there any other documentaries that you would like to mention that you think people should watch?
Nothing as of now, I can't recollect, but I've watched a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Great
And
ones.
you worked in the documentaries.
Yeah.
What was that like?
So it's mostly UN commissioned and action aid work. That I mean, the first UN one that I did was around 4 women who were survivors of political. I mean, they come from political families, and some stuff around that, some things that they survived in the family and in the country. So all those things. It was so. It was like what do you call it? The women we couldn't take the interviews of the women in their own country, so we had to fly them to a different country, shoot there, and do all of that. It was like a internal thing. It's not for public viewing. It's an internal thing. And most documentaries that you do for these international organizations are mostly they don't come out. Even if they do, they're not for public viewing.
Okay.
They usually get screened in festivals or some committees and stuff. So the work that I did is mostly based on that. Mostly human right issues
Okay.
with organizations from other countries.
Okay. And like, is it different working on a documentary as compared to what is the difference between the two?
Definitely, there's a lot of difference. Documentary is more like a run and go sort of thing. You don't know what's going to happen, but you know why you're there. That's all that you know. And you know the people that you have to talk to and the things that you have to somehow see. But it's not, you don't know.
It's
like
not a
you go
planned
with-
capture.
It's not. And I don't think you should go with an agenda also. Because then this bias comes when you're filming.
Correct.
If you have no agenda, no bias, and you're just shooting what you're exactly seeing, and film is made in the edit table again. But in narrative, in films, of course, you have to pre-plan everything and get the job done. But in documentaries, you don't know what you're about to shoot. You know nothing.
Okay.
It's
Extremely
fun
spontaneous. I mean, both are fun in their own ways.
both have their own challenges.
Both are fun in their own ways. Both have pros and cons. But yeah, I enjoy both.
Enjoy both.
I enjoy shooting anything as long as I'm
Yeah.
shooting.
Yeah. So looking at our sets, how would you shoot if you were to shoot in this room? Like, what would be?
I like it. I like how it's lit. I would not have so much fill light. I would have a little more contrast.
Little more
but yeah,
darker
it's good,
one,
It's good. I like it.
Pranay. That is our instruction. Yeah.
Nice.
So too much fill light, huh?
I like the set.
Yeah. That is thanks to our Pranay. He's our production designer.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Appa, I think we have discussed cinematography and movies quite a bit. But you seem like you can go on all day. But apart from movies and work, like, what do you do when you're not working? Like, what are your days spent in?
When I'm not working, I'm usually watching films, going out, or I'm playing video games.
Video games.
What
Acha.
video games?
I play Call of Duty.
Oh,
Call of Duty Warzone. I mean, even the last whole week, I was not working much. I was constantly playing.
Okay.
So that's what I usually do.
Yeah.
Either watch movies or play video games or go out, meet people.
Okay.
So you have a gang in your Call of Duty. You have a
Yeah,
team.
I do.
Do you have a name? Do
And
you have...
all of them are my childhood friends. His name is Vincent and another person Angad. So our friendship happened only in a internet shop where there was a PlayStation 2 and akkada hourly charges మీద ఆడతారు కదా. So we actually met there. We became friends there. Still very close friends of mine. Even now we play together.
So you have watched the technology go from the internet shop to the... Yeah. But what were the popular games back then when you guys were playing?
Back then, there was a very underrated game actually called Def Jam Fight for New York. It's a very underrated but a very complicated fighting game.
Okay. Was it FPS? Is it like a first-person shooter game?
It's a two-player thing.
Two-player thing.
It's like a street fight thing.
Okay.
But it has all rappers and musicians as characters.
What? Like real people?
Yeah.
Can we see that
those
game?
two characters come and fight with each other, like 2-player one. That
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Like Tekken.
But it's very different from Tekken. So mechanics are very complicated in this one. It takes a
Like
lot
the
of
kicks and all are like you can compose the kicks and all.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Can we see some clip from it?
Yeah, watch it. There's Snoop Dogg and all these guys. Not this. What's the trailer? Def Jam Fight for New York.
Gameplay.
Trailer.
Trailer.
Gameplay also. Whatever. Play this. This is on PS2, okay?
PS2, fuck,
PS2.
2004, okay. So is it like West Coast and East Coast are...
In a way.
Okay. Buster Rhymes.
Def Jam. అప్పుడే అంత మంచి గ్రాఫిక్స్ ఉన్నాయి.
It was a damn nice game. And you could play up to 4 players.
Okay.
So we would have tournaments and all that in that internet shop.
Okay. Nice.
That's where I met all my childhood friends actually. Crazy.
What other games did you play?
Other games, Tekken of course. చిన్నప్పుడు అందరు ఆడేది నీడ్ ఫర్ స్పీడ్, మోస్ట్ వాంటెడ్, that God of War.
CS, did you get into Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike I didn't. Counter-Strike I didn't because I had a gap of 5 years where I didn't play, 5-6 years, nothing. I recently got back to it like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And since then I've been playing only one game.
Okay. Call of Duty. Okay. But I remember like...
Even during this lockdown time, Call of Duty Mobile I think started.
Yes, yeah.
Big time into that also.
Yeah. It came as like a better replacement for PUBG.
Yeah.
I think when PUBG got banned, COD kind of picked up a little bit. Yeah.
So whole lockdown time also it went on playing with friends.
I think that lockdown time actually video games kept a lot of us sane, because I'm not even a video game guy, but I played like some
I also
days...
downloaded PUBG. I was like, we would eat and then like, hey, ready, okay, coming, and we'd like call, ping them, like somebody like even flirt with girls, like you find ways to like flirt. Hey, Amay vachinda, tick, hello.
Dude, I know a guy who met his girlfriend on Ludo King.
Oh,
Naveen Piwal.
Vincent and చెప్పిన కదా my friend. He met his current girlfriend through Call of Duty.
Oh shit.
Mobile.
Yeah. Hey dude, you know what we should do? One episode should be, there are like 3 of us here, but the whole interview is happening in the game. Like we are on like our phones, but the interview is not in the studio.
Like
but
the
inside,
visual is like inside a...
But we are talking inside the game room.
You just described metaverse.
Yeah, like metaverse, but basic level, low budget. I think that would be cool, man. Yeah. The next time we have you, Arun, maybe we should try that.
We will.
Yeah. But like COD is very quick. I think we have to go for a basic as like Erangel kind of pursuit, like stay a little away from the main action and just like talk and shoot and...
It'll be fun actually.
I'll be behind you because
Yeah, but how do we record that though? Is it possible?
We have to record each screen, and then mics will be there anyways. I think so.
Okay.
That's the pursuit.
sync with the.
That will be nice actually.
Huh, no?
బాగుంటుంది.
Yeah. We should do that next episode. Is it possible to jig that up right now? Because that would be.
I think it's possible to do it right now.
No? Shravan, what the hell, man? You are a future young generation of India. Okay. Cool. So those were the video games. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't play any of those like early shit games? Like,
Road Rash. No, it was a great game. I played.
Yeah, I like Road Rash.
Road Rash was among the better of
Rash,
those
yeah.
flash games.
Asphalt also was good. I liked Asphalt.
Which one?
Asphalt. Or
Asphalt.
Asphalt.
Yeah,
ఆ టైంలో లేకుండా అనుకుంటా Asphalt.
Yeah, Asphalt came much later.
Later.
Yeah.
అప్పుడే that time is when I.
Yeah.
రోడ్ రాష్ టైం ఐ రిమెంబర్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి ఆడుతుండే
Yeah.
రోడ్ రాష్ దెన్ దిస్ మారియో సూపర్ మారియో been through all of those.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We also have been through Mario, and then there is this duck. Remember duck?
I know తెలుసు.
Shoot the duck.
Yeah. But you know which was the most sold game in the world?
Which one?
Like, it is Tetris.
Which brick game?
Brick game. Which was the first they used to call video game. That I think became the.
Yeah, I like that now also. Now there's an advanced version of brick game also. Keep getting ads.
Yeah. Where it blasts and
Blast,
shit.
yeah.
Hey, did you get obsessed with any like I don't know what games those are. Are they called strategy games? What would like?
Oh, the placing of making a castle and all that.
Yeah. Like Clash of Clans. What
Never
are
into it.
what are those games called? Strategy games. You never played
Where you build the
strategy.
Whole empire and then again you attack them.
into
That's
that.
so much
Never
time.
into that.
So much time, no?
Hey, but it's very trippy, man. Yeah, I feel like if you have an inclination for substances, but you're not a generally violent guy, there's a small part of the Venn diagram, no, who must fit somewhere. I think for them they created all of this. So I used to get hooked on to that, you know. Like Age of Empires, I got hooked on to, and I just fucking kept playing. I didn't
That
want
was
to.
during Facebook games time.
Facebook games time, exactly. When Zynga Games or what was Zynda Games or one of those like companies made it big.
Yeah.
At that time, I got hooked on to Age of Empires.
Yeah.
And you know, later I read this interview where, you know, this writer, George R.R. Martin, Game of Thrones and all that.
Okay.
So they keep asking him, right? Like, why don't you write your next book? So, you know, he's written only 3 books. And the 3 books filming finished off in season 3 or 4 of this thing. So the last few things they created on the go sort of. The books are not yet out. So one of the reasons why he doesn't write so much or prolifically is because he's hooked to video games. He went to video game rehab. Rehab.
So what
for-
do you do in video game rehab?
As in, he went to sort of a counseling because he was playing too much video game.
Oh.
So it is
rehab law. They won't give you.
I don't
they'll
know.
show you and they'll take you away.
I don't know the exact details of what happened.
Give you board games maybe.
Yeah, maybe they'll give you board games.
Are you guys into board games?
I love
games, yeah.
Only a few I've played, but I love them.
but
Like,
few,
yeah, like, but the very basic ones like Monopoly, and I play Scrabble.
Have you heard of Bananagrams?
No.
Banana?
What is it?
Bananagrams.
No.
It is like Scrabble. It's a word building game. I got recently introduced to it, and I think it's the best. I mean, my
Why?
favorite.
What is it? Why is it called banana?
So basically, it's anagrams. So
Bananagram.
bananagrams and betnaru.
Oh, okay.
So it's a word building game where you have to interconnect all the tiles that you get and make words. Damn fun. You'll get hooked to it very easily.
Okay,
Very
okay.
nice.
When I used to drink, I used to play Drunk Pictionary. That is fun. Yeah.
Heard of Mr. Jack?
No.
It's a board game. Very strategic. That's also a very fun game. It's like there's 2 detectives and a dog and a thief, whatever, Jack.
Correct.
And the whole game is around finding Jack.
Correct.
Very interesting game.
There is one board game I want to try out, which I've heard. My friend has it. It is called Shasan.
I know Shasan. Yeah, I know Shasan.
Have you played Shasan?
I haven't played, but
What's
I've
it- what's
watched
it
like
Yeah, videos of it.
gameplay videos and stuff.
So it's by Anand Gandhi. And
Political
it's a
strategy.
Yeah, it's a political strategy game. Yeah, so it's like 4 of you are playing, and you are a politician, obviously, and you have some ideals and principles that you start off with. But to move ahead in politics, you have to kind of compromise on your ideals. So you have 4 like strategies of playing, like the
4 ideology cards.
4 ideologies. Correct. The capitalist, the idealist, the Hey, can you just look that up? I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Huh.
Something like that. And then, so I think that is also one more thing that, one more game that we should play. Yeah. And it's an Indian game. Like it's
Yeah,
created.
Nemesis Studios.
Yeah, Nemesis.
Oh. Shasan.
Yeah, go to their Wikipedia page.
Do they have a Wikipedia? I don't think they do.
They don't have, huh?
On their website?
Or you can just check what are the 4.
Yeah. 4 players, yeah.
Ideologies.
Official website.
See, basically those 4 that you're seeing on the board.
Yeah, yeah.
Those.
There is there. Wikipedia page is there. Go back.
Yeah, this should have. Does it not?
Then go back, go to Wikipedia page. That's why I love Wikipedia, man. Yeah.
The Supremo, the Showstopper, that one.
Showstopper and the Idealist.
The capitalist, the supremo, the showman, the showstopper, and the idealist.
Idealist.
So you can choose any of these people and play, and then like how much do you compromise your ideals for
Based on
political
the-
gain? Yeah. So that's a game I would.
Votes.
Yeah, to get votes basically. But I feel
never
like,
tried it.
huh?
I never tried it, but I watched gameplay videos. Never played.
I'm curious to try that. I feel like board games have survived nicely with video games coming in.
Yeah.
Right? They have not died. Generally, people thought they would die.
Yeah. And more, I've like as like I'm growing, I'm coming across more number of board games.
Yeah.
Correct.
Monna recently I shot for one board game, one Telugu meme page discovered. It's called Memesco.
Yeah,
so
I
it's with
saw.
meme.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting, but the
Okay, I think I
only
know
constraint
that.
is there.
Card games, gal?
Card games.
Yeah.
Everyone should be of that same pop culture. So you also should be aware of the Telugu thing. But it was fun. Like I thought, etla untund, how would this be? And ankuna, you have a situation, and in 3 guys will give the best meme for it, and then you decide which is it. So you have to lose your.
There's a cafe in Bangalore I went to. It's called Now Boarding Cafe. So the whole cafe is for board games.
Okay.
Like you pay by the hour that you're playing. And when I first went, I didn't expect that there'll be a lot of people. Ever rarem ankuna, but I had to go. It's a big space. Everything was full, and there were 4 more groups before me who were still waiting in line. We've been there for 30 minutes. That place has literally all the board games that are ever there.
No, Hyderabad lo kuda oka cafe unde. There was one on road number 36. I forgot the name, but I don't know if it's there. Unko undo
But yeah,
ledo.
a lot of people are still into board games. People are getting back to board.
Yeah. Have you gone the other end of the spectrum? Like, have you tried VR?
VR.
Yeah. I have tried sometimes. It is
When it
kind
first
of.
launched, I had that cardboard one which I tried. That's all. Never tried VR.
Yeah.
But I think like we used to always discuss VR is going to be the next thing, man. VR like
That's what-
only for the 30 minutes of that game that we played there. After that, like after coming into the real world, etla అనిపించింది అంటే I'm like, hey, move. I'm like trying to move the whole world. I'm not moving, అరే ఇంకా కదులుతలేదు అనిపించింది. Like I got 30 minutes కే I got so hooked.
Okay.
So imagining like future లో ఒక్కసారి ఇవి అడిక్ట్ అయినాయి అంటే then we'll start talking to each other. We'll have maybe like VR.
Yeah.
And then like
Like a VR podcast, man. We can do from home.
Yeah, sit at home.
Yeah.
To the podcast.
Correct. Yeah. So those are your technological, like those are your interests in video games.
Yeah.
music then.
Yeah. What are your other obsessions?
Music also, I'm into a lot of different music.
Uh-huh.
I'm into jazz, I'm into hip hop, I'm into rap, R&B, Carnatic music. I listen to a lot of genres. Those also have evolved slowly. But how I first got into music was, again, back to internet shop. There was one guy who was big time into rock and all that. He used to play the guitar. So he used to listen to a lot of music on his MP3 player that time, Transcend MP3 player.
Correct.
So he used to download music videos and take it home and watch it at his home and all that. So Rose when we go to play, is there every day downloading. Then I asked him, what do you listen to? What do you keep downloading? And he gave me like a pen drive with properly sorted with folders, this band. Then I took that pen drive home and started listening to it. That is how I first actually got into music. And my first introduction to music was rock music at that time.
Like classic rock?
I was in 7th, 8th class. Neo rock, more like Bullet for My Valentine,
Okay.
sort of early 2000s sort of music.
Okay.
So I first started, then it evolved to different genres. Now I have, even my playlists are like very varied genres and varied artists.
So who was your Spotify number one? Spotify Wrapped, who was your number one artist?
This year I think it was Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. Okay.
Last year it was Skin Shape on a band undi.
Skin Shape.
Skin Shape.
Okay.
I think they were my last year's most played. This year is Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Mine was SP Balu.
Yeah.
Like last year and this year also, maximum. But okati I observed, I got naku rock or any of this Western music naku came very late in my life. Eppudu after graduation time lo, after graduation. The first videos I saw were of Reasons and oka song untundi. Then
The Reason Is You.
The Reason Is You. One of my first downloaded పెట్టుకొని మ్యూజిక్ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్లో చూసిన సాంగ్స్. దెన్ మైకిల్ జాక్సన్ ది ఎర్త్ ఉండే, ఎర్త్. దోస్ ఆర్ ద లైక్ ఫస్ట్ మై ఇంట్రొడక్షన్ టు వెస్టర్న్ మ్యూజిక్. ఒకటేం గమనించిన అంటే ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్ మోస్ట్లీ పీపుల్ ఫ్రమ్ సికింద్రాబాద్, అల్వాల్, సైనిక్పురి, వాళ్ళకు బై 7th, 8th there was already lot of exposure to
I studied in St. Joseph's. It's in Trimalgiri. When I was in 7th, 8th class only, there was a big music culture in the school itself, where people used to exchange CDs and all of that. Especially after Michael Jackson's death, people started exchanging a lot of CDs and all of that. Appadke people were listening to a lot of American music, all the kids in Trimalgiri.
Like now if you go to Begumpet, mana Tendi, there's a karaoke night, you keep taking me there, no?
Yeah.
There you see like all eppudo paatha songs, people just like come out and they're like singing.
Yeah.
I like that side of Sikandrabad.
Yeah.
Manchi songs they come out with.
It's a very nice culture also, that those people who grew up, the children who grew up in Hyderabad, it's a very chill vibe.
Yeah.
So we used to go to this Tendi Begumpet
I know.
karaoke.
That's the only karaoke I think left in Hyderabad emo. Inka ikkada
No, they are happening, but that's the only one where like this true blue aficionados come. So it'll be like Thursday and fucking belt down LIITs. They make like a really toxic LIIT that's like fucking like KCR LIIT that is full loaded. So and then you can
Hey Munna, I had a hot toddy over there.
Hot?
One drink called hot toddy. It's with brandy and some cloves and all. Beautiful.
where?
In Tendi, Begumpet.
Okay. Yeah.
చాలా మంచిగా ఉండే.
Are you drinking these days, Aaron?
Occasionally I do drink.
What are you drinking?
I drink beer, or sometimes I really like Jägermeister, because not much work. Just you're done quickly.
Correct.
I have a thing for nice tasting alcohol.
Correct. Yeah. Even
So Jägermeister you can also sip, right? Or you have
You
just
can
like have
sip,
it.
but I just
you can
take
just
like a-
you just take it
like a
one
Jaeger
shot.
bomb, like a shot.
Jägerbomb is with
Red Bull.
Without it is
Yeah, and it has like, it's like kasham. It's like some.
కొంచెం అట్లనే ఉంటుంది, but I think you'll
It's like one shot itla. You won't go high slowly. You go like this high.
Yeah.
But eventually you'll start liking the taste also.
So like I have quit alcohol for like 6-7 months now.
More, huh?
But now temptation is coming.
What were you drinking before?
Dude, I was drinking anything that came my way. But I was mostly like I was hosting these pub quizzes.
Okay.
Right? So they are basically, actually, if you're in Hyderabad, you should come for some of these pub quizzes. So the concept is, it is a quiz in a pub.
Okay.
And if you win, you get free beer.
Okay.
Right?
The whole group.
The whole team gets. How many ever people? One person, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. And I used to host this wild ass 040 pub quiz on Thursday.
Okay.
And at its peak, there would be 80 to 100 drunk people. So I'm like the speaker in Lok Sabha. Right? I'm Albus Dumbledore controlling all these drunks. So it's a power trip. But the thing is, then I as the host get free booze. So I would be hosting these on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 3 days free booze. And I'm drinking with other people. They are like passionate quizzers and passionate alcoholics. So they come every week to get the free booze. So it just becomes a friendship over beer sort of a thing. So I was drinking too much, but I quit for 6 months. Now I'm like, dude, I'm the only guy not having fun. Because that is true of alcohol. No matter how much you shit on it, dude, it kind of like, it makes you do things you wouldn't do normally. So now my temptation has started to come back. But I need to be at a place where most
handle.
solved people are, sane people are.
His favorite drink was he would get a bottle of Fireball.
Yeah.
There's this whiskey called Fireball.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need not mix. You can just have it.
It's sweet.
Sweet. It's like clove tasting and
And the thing is, whatever you do, anyway, people will shit on you. So people are like, oh, teenage girls in America drink this. That is the thing. The association with Fireball is like, oh, it's a girly drink. I'm like, it is cinnamon, man, dalchini. So I used to drink Fireball.
it's got less percentage of alcohol also, like 36 or anything. Usually
Yeah.
it's 41, 42.
Yeah.
So that way you can have a full bottle also.
Nice. Have you tasted coffee liquor?
Which one?
The coffee alcohol?
Oh, the
Baileys?
Baileys.
No, not the Baileys one. Kalua or something.
Kalua. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. I like all these sweet ones, man. Kalua, Malibu.
Malibu.
And like in Goa, there's an industry that makes not counterfeit.
Koba or something.
Koba.
Koba,
Yeah.
huh.
So there are many such drinks in Goa which somehow due to a loophole in Indian laws or whatever, they'll make a 98% resemblance or a 99% resemblance. So Malibu has Koba or Cabo, sorry.
Cabo.
And Bailey's also has one called Devil's Whisper, some name it has. So when I go to Goa, I can generally trash those. Like I have a bottle of Cabo with me constantly on the go. So, but now I'm missing alcohol, man. It's getting tough. Yeah, then what else? What else do you do apart from video games and drinking? Oh, sorry, auntie, if you're still watching. But I think your mom would have paused long ago.
No, my mom
Yeah.
knows that's not a... Video games, I like to go around travel. I like to meet up with friends, watch movies, music, drive around. Also, I like to also rest. I like to rest a lot. So I also have a lot of off time, resting time, where I'm not doing anything at all.
Yeah.
Because I don't have this urge to constantly do something or the other. Earlier I used to have it. Now it's gotten a lot less. Now I want to give things their own time, relax a little bit.
Okay.
So then how you manage your finances?
It's through my work only.
Through work. Oh, you have it and you're a good financially planner. You're a good financial.
I think I am. Because I've started investing early because I've been already working since my college time.
Oh.
So I learned through the way I learned saving, investing, all these things.
Oh, nice.
And I consciously make a choice to make a call to do it, to take care of those things.
No, because like cinematographer life, generally it depends on when a project takes off.
Yeah.
Appude kada, that time advances or ఏమన్నా money circulate or some project takes off అయినంత వరకు.
Yeah.
So cinematographer project మధ్యలో
Yeah.
what do you do?
So once you shoot a film, I think you'll, if it's a decent budget film, you'll have enough money to invest, save and spend. Then until that time, you're meeting up with people, discussing more projects, finding the next one. Ante. And you'll be able to sustain aram se.
Nice.
That's not a...
And practice laga, you have to keep practicing your stuff or you feel like shooting. If you're away from the camera for some time, you get switched off. అట్లేం ఉండదా?
No, అట్లేం ఉండదు. So the time when you're not working is actually the time when you're learning more and understanding more things about film or cinematography in general. So that off time is also, I think, very important because you can reflect back on your previous film, previous work, understand what you can do in the next one, understand just things in general, get more clarity, and that off time will actually help you do better work.
Correct.
I think so. I like to keep that off time as off time without doing too many things.
And here is my question. I think everybody who is watching also has this question. Why do people with cameras get a lot of action in life? Why?
No, I don't think that's true.
That is
Maybe some people.
No, wedding photographers first always. Like I have a very close associate, my brother.
His cousin brother, Sai Rahul.
Maybe there's a general perception that it's cool or it's fun. Probably that's why. But I know a lot of people who would say otherwise.
Yeah.
అవునా?
Yeah. It's different for different people, I think.
మై బ్రదర్ టెల్ స్టోరీస్ లైక్ అరే ఇట్లా మంచి ఫోటో చూపించిన మాట్లాడడం కూడా అవసరం లేదు, ఇట్లా మంచి ఫోటో తీసిన అంటే అందులో లైక్ త్రూ ఇట్ యూ కెన్ సీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. వా
That guy was genuine legend. And like his images are also like full saturation bonanza, that is just but people love it. And I think the only camera person who didn't get action in his life is Ram from 96 movie.
Why?
ఫ్రమ్ 96.
96 there was a movie, no?
Tell us, I watched it.
So he is the only guy who didn't get action. Like everybody else is, hey, fucking all is camera people, dude. Actors are nice to you, guests are nice to you, people are nice to you. So I feel like that is general,
It's
but
a
that's not
myth,
true, you're saying.
Not true in all cases, I think.
ఆల్ కేసెస్ అగైన్ ప్రిఫరెన్సెస్ అక్కడ కూడా మేబీ.
Undachchu.
Yeah, but Aaron seems like a very sorted guy. Like he already has 2 FDs, has a SIP plan, you know, has a plan. So like your parents are now comfortable with the idea that you are a cinematographer. This is your life.
Yeah. My mom is. Initially, of course, she also was like, because I didn't have a film background or anybody in the family who was into films or anything close to films also. It's very new for me and also for my mom. She didn't know what I was going to do. But as I started working, going to film school, now she's actually very happy that I didn't take that engineering route, which was the earlier plan.
Correct.
Almost every week she tells me, మంచి బాగా అయింది నువ్వు ఇంజనీరింగ్ సైడ్ వెళ్ళలేదు.
సో FTIIలో ఇట్ వాజ్ అ రిటర్న్ ఎగ్జామా?
There will be a written exam first. If you
లైక్ ఫర్ సినిమాటోగ్రాఫర్స్ ఆల్సో?
For any department, there's a written exam. You clear that, then there'll be a 3-4 days interview process where you do tasks and whatever, all those things.
Like they give you a camera and ask you to shoot?
Yeah. And every year it changes. So when I was there, they asked me to take some 3 pictures and form like a story, photo story, all those things.
Oh, that's like after you make through the common entrance.
After the entrance.
అయిపోయిన తర్వాత then they'll shortlist and అక్కడ they'll give activities.
Yeah.
Oh, then if
It
you
goes on
make
for
through
3-4
that.
days. Then if you make it there, then you'll get the seat.
Oh, nice.
And finally, if there are, so I feel like, see, technology has now become accessible and common to everybody. And so getting good resolution or all of that is not really the challenge. But if somebody wants to pursue cinematography as a career choice, what are a few habits that they could pick up that would probably help them become one?
See, firstly, you have to shoot. You have to keep shooting, keep experimenting. That is when you actually learn. If you're just watching movies and some behind the scenes all day and night, you're not exactly getting that where you can shoot something and actually study what I did, what I shouldn't do, all those things. You won't get that by just watching films. You have to shoot. Whatever it is, it's a phone, camera, whatever you have, you can just shoot, make a nice show reel, study what you did, try to do things better. And there's a lot of information on the internet now about cinematography or any visual thing. So just learn, study from there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff already available readily.
So just follow that and then you.
Yeah. A lot of people ask me, like, I'm very passionate about cinematography. What should I do? So first thing I ask them is, do you have a show reel or have you shot anything? And most people are saying, no, I haven't shot anything, but I want to learn. Honestly, you can already learn because there's so much information out there. It's not a complicated process anymore.
And now you have a phone also.
It's not too complicated anymore to start off to learn things. So yeah.
Cool. So, and do you think a sense of aesthetics is important, like a general eye for?
Definitely it is. I think it comes naturally to most people. Some people develop it over time. But your aesthetic comes first, then your technicalities come. So even when you're reading a script, visualizing the script, understanding the emotion, story, how you want to put it on screen, it's all an aesthetic choice that you first make. Then later, okay, I want to achieve this aesthetic choice. How can I achieve it? It's a secondary thing, technical side of it. But yeah, definitely you should have a good aesthetic sense. And also, if you observe, there is every few years, in all film departments, there is the aesthetic changes. Like if you, for example, if you see the acting of 80s, 90s, they act a different way. If you watch the acting now, they act a different way. Right? So there's a aesthetic shift. Similarly, in cinematography also, there's a shift that I observe, at least personally. Over like every 5 years, there is something new coming or some changes happening in the way people shoot or light or lens the frames. So being up to date, understanding those aesthetics and all is also very important.
Okay. Cool. So you are now AJRN, BAFD. Do you have that?
DFT. అదేంటిది DF Tech ఉంటుంది. DF Tech then ISC. ISC is after some 5 years and more or less.
ISC is Indian
Explain
Society.
those, no? Like for us as...
ISC is Indian Society of Cinematographers.
Oh, you get... they
There's
give
a
you
certain requirement that you have to do this number of films and should have worked this number of years, and a few recommendations you would need, and then there's some, I think, some panel discussion interview, whatever, and then you get the ISC tag.
It's like a doctorate, sort of like a official recognition.
Yeah, it's recognition by ISC,
ISC.
Okay.
That is Indian?
Indian Society of Cinematographers.
Oh, okay. ISC.
There is also, I think, Santosh Shivan has an AC.
ASC, yeah. That's American Society of Cinematographers. He has ASC, also ISC.
Oh, okay. And they mention it in any. I like that actually. That the cinematographers are like, yo, education. Here's our degree. Because you don't see other people have a like a BA, BSc, BTech, mechanical engineer.
DF Tech.
No, but
ఉండే కదా?
actually
DF Tech.
editors have.
Editors have.
Producers have.
Okay.
I mean, at
Now
least
మెల్లమెల్లగా వస్తుంది.
American films, you will see there's PGA, there's ACE.
Correct. Correct.
Okay,
So it's like an accreditation that you have done your work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool, man. Is there anything else you want to say to people watching? How was the interview overall for you?
It's good fun.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
I hope it did not. It was not like too boring for you or
No, of course it wasn't.
too newbie.
No. I
Yeah,
didn't.
we asked many very layman, silly questions.
No. I
in
can still
regards
go
to-
on and on about
Yeah.
things, but yeah.
Yeah. No, please. If you want to discuss anything specifically,
No,
we
I
have.
don't have anything specific.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you so much. And the next time you come here, we will do a call. Does Call of Duty have like long, like Erangel sort of maps where you can just
Yeah,
go about?
You can create a custom lobby and then you can.
We'll go
Okay,
on
okay.
for hours also.
You
right?
can.
Oh.
Yeah, we should do that, man. We should do a video game permit room.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and congrats on Keeda Cola.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And auntie, if you're still watching, thank you
Hi, auntie.
for giving birth to Aaron. And and you seem like you're living your life, man, like your dream in a way.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. And please give your final words to our viewer. Look into the camera dramatically. Anna, zoom in just out. Just that dramatic zoom in.
Close up ఉంది కదా?
Okay.
ఏంటి ఏం చెప్పాలి?
Whatever your wish. Okay.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah. చేసావన్నా
చేసా.
డైలాగ్ అయిపోయింది
చూపి మరి ఫస్ట్ సినిమాటోగ్రఫీ చూపి బాగా పెట్టావా లేదా?
యా
Hey, let's keep this.
Let's go. We got it.
Cool.
Thank you, man.
So much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.